Last year, the process of laying foundations for 400 new service family homes uncovered a network of training tunnels that prepared British, Australian and New Zealand soldiers for the brutal trench warfare of the First World War. The Larkhill training area is hugely exciting for historians and archaeologists. It shows us just how advanced Great War training was. Here was a complete replica of parts of France and Belgium.
What that showed us was that this wasn't just an exercise in digging holes. They were practicing proper underground warfare, the idea of trying to dig mines under each other's trenches and blow the other side's kingdom come and then counter-mining to try and stop them doing it. We know they did it on the front, and we know the Royal Engineers were training in this at specialist mine schools, but it's the first time that's been seen outside of the battlefield, and it's the first time it's been seen on a training site anywhere in the world.
To get a full-scale understanding of the layout of these trenches and tunnels was tricky. At more than 100 years old, they weren't safe to go inside. But new technology allowed the tunnels to be laser scanned over the last 9 months. A 3D and virtual interactive map has now been created to help explore this important find.
Where the tunnel entrances were known, we would set up a laser scanner at the entrance of the tunnel to shoot down the tunnel as far as you could see. Each of these white dots in the image now reflects a single point in the chalk where a laser beam was shot and been recorded by the scanner. So every one of these is a single laser point. When you'd get to a dead end, we can take this up to the ground surface again, dig another hole to then be able to shoot down this leg of the tunnel. So we leapfrogged our way around the site doing this, and where the tunnels were too deep to excavate, we can do it with boreholes instead, where we drill a hole into the ground, fix a tube into the ground to keep the hole open, and then lower a laser scanner into it to scan the tunnel. And that's allowed us to map the tunnel system in its entirety.
This is the largest single excavation of a First World War training site anywhere in the world. But building work has had to continue. These homes will now be used to house some of the thousands of soldiers and their families moving back from Germany to Salisbury Plain as part of the Army basing plan. The secrets hidden under the foundation of these houses has now been mapped out for future generations, preserving the story of these tunnels and trenches for years to come. Ali Gibson, Forces News, Larkhill.